Hello everyone, welcome back to Stonehearth, me BANTO. In the previous episode we met these three masked figures and they gave a little gift for us, which is this one, the Lantern Mace, which is a level 5 weapon. Wield the holy light of Hestia in defense of your town. So this is probably a pretty good weapon considering the level, and it's an probably a pretty rare item. I think you can maybe buy it from merchants later. But it's a pretty rare thing for us to get now, so that's pretty cool. So hopefully they're gonna be running down to our town soon. I made some ladders, so we maybe will be able to meet these guys a little bit. Then also, since the previous episode, I've been working on a new thing that was suggested in the comments, and it is this thing, which is our dry dock. So before we had a door, the gate, and what I've done since then is that I made the dry dock itself here. So I thought it would be fun if we add some lanterns, some decoration in form of barrels, and we do some lumber and a little bit of stone, because these would be like, you know, the resources you would use for building our boats. And I also dropped the boat in here. So I think that's a pretty fun thing, and made a little arc here, and you can go down here of course, and I think it turned out pretty nice. And I will be sharing this as well, so this one should be doable to place. You just have to dig out whatever you need to have pretty much. There we go, there's complete, and they have a little place maybe for the one responsible for the building project, so you can oversee what's going on with the building. And I think I will actually drop like this ship here later, so it's gonna be looking like they have been building a ship inside of there. I might remove the sail, and I had ideas also to make it half built, like maybe remove some parts for it so it doesn't look fully complete, like removing the sails would be one way. And the other cool thing is that in the game we do have a few things which I've been trying out a little bit but haven't figured them out fully yet. So you know, with the dry dock you should be able to fill with water, you should be able to dry it out, so when the boat is in here you can fill it up to make the boat go up and start floating, and then you can get it out of the dry dock. So to do something like that, we can't make the boat float. I wish we could, but we can still make it fun that it is possible to use this. And then we do have the engineer here, which have with Project Ace has some machines and mechanisms. So with this one we do have, for example, a water gate. And what this one does is that it creates a small 6-way gate that can be toggled open or closed for controlled fluid flow. So this would be what you would pretty much set at, for example, where you want to drop the water, right? So maybe you have one place where you take the water from, for example, inside of the dry dock. We take the water and we bring it outside of the dry dock, and we have a way to bring water inside the dry dock as well. And to do that we do need this thing, which is the copper water pump. So the copper water pump make a pump that will take fluids from placement level to be released on its upper shaft. You can stack pumps to get water higher and higher, so we can put them on each other to get it higher and higher. The thing though that I haven't fully figured out yet is that how do I link these together? First I was thinking that, oh, maybe we use the horizontal axles and you would make some pipes go with that. But these are for something that I don't think is active in the game yet. Which, if you look here, it creates a rotating shaft that can take mechanical power forward. And the same thing for the vertical, but it's a vertical one. And you can combine this with the gearbox, build a device that allows you to redirect mechanical power to any direction. It can be placed in walls during building, like windows or doors. So that's a pretty cool thing. I don't think these have any use in the game so far, these three, but maybe in the future they will. And we also do have a greater water gate, so maybe that is something that we should perhaps use for our dry dock. Build a larger and more resistant gate for controlling flow of fluids. So this might be something we look into as well. We're probably gonna play around with the idea before we do this thing. Maybe outside here we will do some playing around, a little bit of digging and trying out the different mechanical things. But we do have those pumps, and I think we should probably go and maybe craft some of those. So let's start with doing some water pumps. The only way I could think of moving the water, let's say from here, then and outside here, because it says that we can stack them higher and higher. But I wonder if you can stack them like next to each other so we can make the water, instead of just going up, it can go to the side, because that's kind of what we want to do. So we will see. Do let me know if anyone knows how to do it. I'm not sure if it works for yet or not. Another option in the game that we have is if we get a Geomancer, which we have sent over one of our people to the Amberstone clan, which is the bunny people. He's training to become an Geomancer, and the Geomancer, when they level up, they can create wet stones and dry stones. And dry stones dries out liquids, and wet stones adds liquids. So with the pump we would move the water, but with a wet stone and a dry stone we would be able to add infinite amount of water, and we can also dry out an entire lake and stuff like that. So we will see what we get with that, but I think we can make some water pumps, and that's gonna be good, because then we might actually reach level 6 with our engineer, which means that we can have 8 traps instead of just 4, and even 8 turrets, I mean, instead of just 4, and even more traps. So at the moment we can have 20 because we have 2 good trappers, master trappers. And maybe we can prepare to do... let's prepare to do 4 more of these, why not? There is also a mod that I haven't tried yet that adds a ballista to the game. Maybe we should try that. Do you guys think we should try out the ballista? It's a mod that adds another turret to the game. We could try that if you guys want me to do it. Another thing I've done since the latest episode is also that I updated the description, so you guys can see all of the mods that I'm using at the moment, so you guys will be able to see exactly which mods I'm using. And you can go to Steam Workshop, download them, except for the color mods, the tech color mods. They are not current in Workshop, they were accidentally deleted by the Workshop uploader, but they will be added soon back again, hopefully. Once the modder has time to do so, so maybe in the future we'll get it. I'm really looking forward to see it, because those color mods are amazing. Let's fall back a little bit here. Let's make sure we use our turrets, because turrets in this game is super powerful. Okay, let's go here. They should be able to shoot from all the way up there. There we go. Look at those turrets doing their job. Let's see if we can back away a little bit to get these archers to get a little bit closer. Something you could make to take out these archers a little bit easier would be if you make some kind of structure in front of this. Like, let's say we would make some additional walls that would like go here. Like U-shape pretty much, and it would cover, so it will force the archers to have to go inside of here. And you can, if you ever played on tower defense games, you are probably able to abuse that quite a lot in this game. But they do love to break out traps, so let's go and get these guys. Travel summary. Let's check out what the travelers gave us. We got some fox lily flowers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do I want to buy some copper ingot? I don't know if I want to buy any. How many do I have? It's good sometimes to buy stuff because it can save a lot of time. We have a lot of ores at least, and since we do have a blacksmith level 5 with an enhanced blacksmith furnace, we can make this one that melts 2 at the same time, which is pretty awesome. But it looks like we have a pretty decent amount of copper ingots already, so I don't think it's something we have to really care about now. Maybe I can add a few tin ingots so we get a few extra of those. Perhaps we can do a little bit more of charcoal. I'm just gonna do 2 of those, because that will give 16 in total, which is pretty awesome. It looks like we're losing quite a bit of health. Do I not have my... Where is my knight? I wonder if the knight is even here. Is she perhaps stuck inside of the house? It could be that she's stuck somewhere. Yep, she's standing on the chairs, doing a great job. So I'm gonna show you guys how you can fix this. So if you click the book here to go to character sheet, normally if they get stuck you can use this thing. That's a thing to teleport people, so if you get someone stuck like on top of a roof, let's say, when this one is like brightened up, you will be able to use this one to teleport them a shorter distance. I think it's like once a day you can do it. But if that does not work, there's like at least 2 more options to do. So Control C, and then we just make sure that we have Casey, our knight, selected, like click her like that. And just gonna type in teleport, here we go. The other way would be if you use a mod. It's called the debug tools, and you can activate that in the mods from the start menu. And how you do that for teleporting, you just hold down shift, left click, and then you can click teleport. Make sure to not click destroy, because that will kill her. So click teleport, and usually also click reset to make sure everything hopefully is gonna work out. But let's see, let's fall back a little bit, because we are missing my tank at this point. We might want to just go back just a tiny bit, and then we can go out again. And look at that, now our turret is shooting. Screw you, Kobold. It's gonna be so nice with, like, when we get more turrets, and I have some ideas. I think I might actually do this U-wall here to force them in. And then I will put some turrets at the lower level, so the archers will not be aggroing the turrets. They probably can aggro these. But when they get in there, those turrets will start to, like, just massacre all of these kobolds. It's gonna be amazing, I hope. Okay, let's get this little guy. Maybe this guy. Let's get this little weak guy. I'm thinking if we should get maybe another archer. I know you guys recommended to get another... to get some fire arrows, so I think if we get another archer we can maybe get some fire quivers. That would be nice, right? And that will go and do some burn damage, which is pretty cool. Okay, there we go, the battle is over, very nice. Some other ideas that has been given to me by the Rad Plane is that we have our stairs here, and maybe we can make them a little bit more cool. I definitely do feel like this one isn't done yet. We're not done with the design of this one fully. So we had some ideas for adding some water that would flow in this one, and then maybe it would be some streams that would, like, flow down, like it said, as I understood it, as kind of like snakes going down here. A path all down maybe to the water. And you would, like, walk over it and stuff, so it would look pretty cool, I think. And then it could be coming from inside here, like going down, then maybe it would go under this thing, and then it would, like, flow here. We will see what we come up with, but I think that's a pretty cool idea. Some other suggestions that has been given is to make some kind of tree house, and maybe our herbalist could be living there, and I think that's a really cool idea to add. And I would like to make some kind of sort of garden. It would be nice, like have that treehouse and maybe some fallen logs, a lot of vines like grown everywhere. Would be awesome. So for now it looks like we cannot use this one. This citizen has already teleported today. Try again after midnight. Probably the same for this one, yes. So as you can see, it have been stuck quite a while. Sometimes they get unstuck just by someone adding ladders and so on, but sometimes it's worth to just move them, because this will make our building go a lot slower. So it looks like our harbor is also... it's pretty much done, it looks like. We do need some crates, some barrels, and more barrels, and... stone candle holder. That's a berry barrels, okay. And we don't have any berry bushes as for now, if I remember correctly. Didn't we get a farmer, by the way? Yeah, we did get a farmer, okay, so he's working here. What are we growing? We got sweet potato, more sweet potato, pretty much only sweet potato at this point. So we need to level up to a level 2 to get more. And I think I'm gonna unlock to go to 26 halflings, guys, so if you have a name suggestion, drop them and I will randomly select one of you guys. So if you have already dropped name suggestions, drop it again. I'm making a brand new list for you guys to add names, so you can get your name in the game. So now we're gonna go up to 26 and see how that runs. I don't want to go too far with too many people. I would love to have like 50 or even more, 100 would be awesome. But the game also gonna have to be able to run pretty good. And also some other suggestions from you guys in the comments. I got a load of nice suggestions from you guys. This guy is stuck here. The traveler's like, this was a nice visit. Let's get to be next to our Christmas tree. But I got a lot of nice suggestions. I'm so happy for all the suggestions you guys are giving me. Really happy for it. So the ideas were to, for example here, where we have our tree that's gonna be a big old tree, would be to change out our lamppost to the rustic lamppost. And another one was to, instead of having them sitting in the center, would add them like an cross like an X pretty much. So the way I'm thinking is that we will go from here and then out here, then out here, then out here. All of the sides. And I think that might look pretty cool, so I'm gonna try that. I'm up for trying your suggestions, guys. Like I said, I'm really grateful for the suggestions. Always feel free to keep them coming. Some maybe will not make it to the game, but I really like it, and it starts me thinking of ideas when you guys share your creative thoughts with me. Okay, so we want to go out, make sure it looks the same. So go out 2 here, maybe? And then we want to make sure these, I think they're gonna face, should they face this way? What direction? Should it be like to the sides? Well, I wonder what would be the best. Should it be inwards like that? I think to the sides like that might be best. Do let me know what you guys think. Because I don't want to have them like too close to each other, because if they're too close to each other, I don't think it's gonna look very nice. Something like that, and let's see here, we went out 1, 2, 3 steps from there. 1, let's see, 1, 2, 3, I think around here. Be the spot we can control, check it later. That's gonna be pretty nice. Like I said, do let me know if you think I should change the direction. Should I perhaps even move these out? Maybe they should be, let me show you guys, maybe they should be sitting like 1 step further out, and then they would go in instead. The light would be like over the road. I think that makes more sense, right? Because lamps do not usually go away from the road, and that makes very little sense as well why they would do so. So I'm gonna change these once they get placed. I'm just gonna change the orientation for those. And let's make sure we disable the job for our soldiers. That means they can help us carry around a lot of things. Okay, that's gonna be very nice. I hope it's gonna work out good with a tree. So a way that we can make sure we control check would be to be inside here and drag with this one, but at the same time it looks like they disappear when... This one do look closer though. I think that one should go out maybe 1 more step. Yes, this one is standing a little bit in the grass, so this one should go out 1 more step actually. So there we go, that's the spot. Let's just cancel these, I'm not gonna re-put them out again instead. So there we go guys, that should be correctly. Farmer Gem supply card, I wonder if we want to buy something. I might want to buy some, I think it's corn we needed for making some moo meat, some moo food, not moo meat. We need the thatching, we need the vegetable and basket of sweet potato. So that's something I noticed with the Nordling Kingdom. It's another kingdom we're playing the Northern Alliance, but the Nordling Kingdom needs, I think, corn for it, but they can't grow corn. So perhaps if out there made a mod is watching this, you could change this to sweet potatoes instead. So we don't need to buy any of that then, that's good. But let's buy some coconut, because then we can make those coconut traps that I really want to try out. I never tried them, so I would like to see how they look. Bale of wheat, let's buy that. Should be thatching. Let's buy some feathers. We can get some chickens, but I'm gonna buy some. We don't need wool. I think we still have sheep, right? That should be good. Historic Grove. Greetings. I come asking for a favor a long time in the making. There's a plant known to my people as Airbloom, which has not been grown for a long time. It needs suns to flourish, and we have been unable to stay above ground long enough to tend it for many years. These seeds have been passed down in my warren for generations, and I would be grateful and honored if you could grow them for us. It's exciting, our farmers would be happy to, they definitely would be happy to. Fantastic, I'll show them how to plant it, at least as far as I've told. I shall return eagerly once it has a chance to grow, thank you. So that means that at our flag, which is actually here, or maybe we can just grow it directly, could we? Maybe we could just grow it directly at the farm, but we might need to be a higher level to do so. I'm not sure if you needed to like click a box like when you get seeds, or if We'll get it directly. I don't really remember. I do not see any seed box here though. 3 figures a gather. With one final flourish, Emma turns to the face away from the town. Dylan and Lily do the same. With her back turned, Lily speaks. Our journey continue. We must giggle. To more in need, the light will bring. Good luck on your journey. Okay, so they're leaving, and this new person is joining, guys. Drop your name suggestions in the comments. I will select a random person to join. Hestians depart. Having completed their task, the freedom walks off into the wilderness, presumably to find the next community in need. What's an interesting people. Maybe they will visit you guys. Maybe they will do so one day. Hopefully they remain safe in their travels. I do hope so. Alexander Erlin has joined us. Let's see what stats he got. Got free mind for body one spirit. Got the heart of a crafter and a cultist. This halfling keeps mumbling about some sort of secret bunny god, sleeping eternally. What's that about? Yeah, what's that about? Could it be the Amberstone's god? Okay, let's see what we got. Snow Jupiter tree seed, coral petal pedestal. That's pretty nice. Thank you, Osmond and Anna. So, since the latest episode, like I said, I have been getting so many suggestions. I'm sorry if I missed some in the video. But some was to also switch out our fence here to the one that has a little bit of stuff growing on it. Not sure why the travelers love to be here. I'm not sure why they spawn at that point. But some other things that were also suggested was to, since we have this for a lot for like visitors, would be to change down the stairs here. Maybe get this guy to not sleep on the tables. Would be to add some more chairs and tables to make it kind of more into a dining area. We could add in a few more, I think, without making it too clogged up. We can probably add like one table chair here, and probably at the sides, maybe here, we will see. But that's a good idea, I think. I also feel like we do need to soon to get some more houses for our people. Because we don't have that many houses that people actually live at, we don't have that many beds. Even though these houses do have quite a lot of beds, I totally forgot about that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's 10 beds, then we got 12 beds. Then we got 14 beds. We want to make sure we have 26 beds at least, more since we can have travelers. So, did I say 12 beds? I think so. And this one is just pretty much one bed where I live, Banto, in this one. And the rest is for travelers, pretty much. So, as you can see, we're very low on beds, and maybe we should add in some more houses. My people are pretty busy with building things. But we can add some houses, and I might reuse some houses I made in the past for this town. Because I think they would be quite fitting for this one as well. I made quite a lot of like Viking styled houses because I do enjoy to make them quite a lot. This one is pretty nice, pretty simple. It uses some... Let's see how this one looks on inside. I'm not entirely sure how this one looks. Oh, this one was the one I made pretty recently actually. That has a little fireplace down there. So this one is supposed to be dug down, this house I think. Then I've been also making this house, which is a new one. Maybe we can do this one and we can play around with it. And I will of course be adding them to the Steam Workshop eventually. Some houses, some structures, they take a little bit longer to get there, but the idea is that most of the stuff, like maybe 90% of everything is gonna go there. That will be possible to reuse easily. So this one I did name, let's see here the name for it again. I named it Viking House D15X21, and the reason it is named like that is because the D says that it has to be dug down, and 15 is one side and 21 is one side, so that's the size of the dig you need to do. And I'm also gonna change it so it's gonna say something like 15 times 21 times 3, which 3 will be the depth, so how far down you have to dig to make it look the way that it was supposed to. Like, you could also put it like this, it also works like that. So let's start digging then. Let's make a place for this house. It would be nice to have. I wonder if it should be this area though. It's hard to know where you want to fit some of these houses to make it look good. Another suggestion also, by the way, from you guys was to make a little house or big house here for our leader of the town. I guess that would be Banto. That would be over here, overlooking the town from up here. It would be pretty cool, I think. You can see far, you can see over the water, you can see what's going on. Have some guards up here, that would be cool. So a very awesome, nice suggestion. So thank you once again. The thing with these houses are when you design them to be dug down, the only way to refill them is later on when we get a geomancer. And I wonder if I can squeeze into these houses here. It kinda looks like I could. I would like to have one house like sitting up here, would be nice. It could also be along the road here, so we can have them dug down here. That would be pretty nice. I was thinking of having maybe some storage house here. I think I will do that later for sure. But for now, let's do a little bit of digging here. We just gotta remember that we have a road going on. So let's get 15 by 21. And I want to ask you guys as well, do you guys want to see more of me building houses when I make videos? Or do you guys prefer how we're doing it now? Like, would you be interested to see kind of like time lapses when I do the buildings? So not too much speaking when I do the building, but you will be able to like kind of see the progress. I wonder if this is too far. Let's see, where do we start here? I think that could be a good work distance from it. And then we're gonna have the road to go up here, so I think that's gonna be good. So we'll do it like that. Then I also, from the beginning when I made this, I decided that I wanted them to go down, like, so we would dig here. But there's a different way that I spoke about the Wouter that made the Northern Kingdom, is to, instead of doing it like that, we would do the stair on the inside instead. I think that's a good idea and a good way to do it. But we might have to dig to make it like a natural stair to go down, because if we don't do that, it's not sure that we'll actually be building it. Lucky can't find any food, that's not very lucky of him, right? So let's see, I want to see what the herbalist is doing. I like to keep a lot of stuff being crafted while we're doing other things, and looks like we're not really crafting anything at this point. Leafy goodness. Okay, we need more clay and we need silkweed. Is there anything we could craft in terms of these new flowers? It would be nice to make some of that, and those are from Gardens of Hearth. This one is really beautiful. White blush myriad window box. It looks pretty beautiful. But let's go and make sure we are... Let's maintain some things. That's the first thing we're gonna do. So something that's good with the Northern Alliance is to maintain winter moss. And I'm gonna maintain, let's say 10 of those. And every time I craft this, get free, so it's pretty nice. And perhaps we also want to maintain sweet potatoes. Sweet potato slips, maintain... let's do 10. Keep the herbalist busy with things. Ooh, palm tree seed. They will not look very good, but if I do some of those... The thing is that then I can actually get more of coconuts without having to buy them. Which, like I said before, use it for traps. Want to maintain 5 energy tonics. We want to maintain... I want to maintain pretty much 5 all of these. Whoops, not 15. That's a little bit overkill. And 5 of strength. So we can use these in combat, or speed up our people with the energy tonics to work faster. So, like I said, the air bloom, I'm not entirely sure. Let's see if we can grow it now. Oh, I maybe missed it before. Maybe it was here, but I just missed it. So I'm sorry if if I triggered you when I didn't see it. I'm not sure if it was there before. Let me know, guys. I guess I will look after the video. But anyway, we need to grow some air bloom, and we're just gonna do 7 by 7. That should be hopefully good enough. We only have 1 farm at this point. The cook do help with farming when they're not busy, but I think my cook is quite busy all the time. I'm not sure if I want another farmer. I feel like 1 farmer is too little for what we got going on at the moment. And Hyupis, I don't think he could be a farmer, the bunny. That's a shame, because do have the trait of green thumb, which is good when you're farming. Okay, I think we'll just go for 1 farmer for now. I might change it later, we will see. If you do need to have 2 for that field. You can probably decrease some of the sweet potato, we don't need all of those really. It was mainly so I could like level up, so I'm just gonna decrease it something like that. It's a little bit more doable for 1 person. Gather some more herbs and some cotton. We go, very nice. I wonder if... let's send in some merchants. Let's see if we can get someone to sell some berry bush seeds, because I would love to get some berry bushes. Wow, look at them, they're so expensive. Maybe we should make them and sell them. We got a lot of fish. Oh, we're really good on food. Let's sell some fish. I'm just gonna keep the high quality for now. So my people will be happy eating high quality fish and a chunk of roast venison, which is pretty tasty, I hope. Well, the crab meat. So before I do anything more, I want to make sure that, because I think I have with my cook or my fisher. Okay, I didn't. I thought I had this one to do the crab biscuit, and then with that one we use coconuts. So the thing is that I want to make sure we make some coconut bombs. So let's make 6 of those at the top, and that's a good craft. It requires level 4. What level do we have? Do we have level 6 yet? Very close. Look at that, guys. Very, very close. Okay, let's see if we can get the trade we want. Ooh! What are these things? Combatant Fur Cloak, a heavy cover of pelts, can only be worn by fighters protect from freezing. Ooh, I guess I missed something that added to the game, okay. I guess we can also craft them then. Ooh, look at that, Combatant Fur Cloak. Okay, so we can do them. That's cool. And this one, by the way, if you haven't seen it, guys, this one is a pretty cool shield. I'm not sure how good it is, but check this out. Imbues the wearer with the healing power of Knut, allowing them to better stand in battle. And as you read this one, increases courage by 20%. That is pretty amazing. The healing power, so I'm not sure, I guess you get some kind of healing with it. It sounds pretty cool. A fuzzy and ordinated wool scarf protects from freezing weather. Okay, so pretty much some nice new clothing, that's cool. I'm gonna buy some of that. Which class is this for? Oh, okay, so this one is equipped by all the crafters. Okay, crafter gilded scarf, okay. Field comfy hood. The warm can only be worn by field workers, protect from freezing weather. Cool, cool, I like it, I like it. So I'm gonna buy all of these pretty much. Might have to sell a few things so we can afford it. Some shields. And we should put out the scout gong soon, guys. I feel less so busy, there's so many things going on right now. But that's good, it's good to have things going on, right? Ooh, double iron clad door, look at the price for that one, and we're gonna sell that. Ooh, look at the amount of money, I'm gonna make more of those doors. Oh, there was some more cloaks. I wonder if you can actually see them, like when they wear them and stuff. Buy some stone, we're gonna need some of that soon probably. So now I'm just gonna look, okay, that was the last one. I was just gonna look for the berry merchant. But that's cool, that's cool. That means we can be protected against freezing weather. So that should mean that, like, for example, the potter can equip that one. We should make some better tools for our crafters as well. That's something you can do with product days. I just love Ace, and all these things when you find them out is so awesome. Sounds like someone did equip some fur cloak or something. Very nice. And now we're making our very first bomb. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I've been speaking about a lot of the different nice suggestions guys have recommended me to do, and I'm really happy to get them. So if you do have suggestions, always feel free to drop them, I will look into them. And as I said before, also do drop a name request for our Halfling. I'm making a new list for this new person. I will randomly select from this video and the next video, and then after that one we will be naming one. So thanks for watching today's video guys, hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like if you did, and also subscribe and make sure to hit the bell to get notified when I upload new videos. So thanks for watching and see you next time everybody.